Alright, let's just get right into it, you guys. We got both 432 cables inside the trailer. One is clearly a lot smaller than the other, and that would be because one is AFL spiderweb ribbon, and the other one is the Corning factory ribbon cable. I'll go ahead and show you guys the difference on the end here. We have a little look. So here we have the Corning, comes with all the factory ribbons, right? And here we have the AFL. Now you can see all the ribbons are in the center there, and they're not complete ribbons, but you have to add a little bit of glue in order to get them spliced. But we already went ahead and got our ring cut mark done on here, right? We measured out 8 feet, and let's get you guys set up so we can start stripping these cables and get right into it. Hope you guys enjoy this one. We're going to be throwing it in a 450D CommScope FOSC right quick. This is the first distribution case from the FDH, so should be a quick build. Let's see how fast we can get this one done. All right, I'll throw you guys on the tripod and we'll get to it. Get right into it. Start with the Corning cable. I use a hook blade and do a ring cut right about there so I can snap that chunk off. Let's go ahead, make your ring cut. Got a ring cut made. Start to snap it over. This bigger cable's gonna be pretty tough sometimes. Go ahead and throw a glove on. Help protect yourself from getting cut off this sharp sheathing. But once I get that ring cut, just want to rock it back and forth. Circular motion. Cracking, breaking the metal armor. That's what we're looking for. Once you have it broken, it slides right off. Exposes the ripcords. Just like that. Get rid of that. Another little helpful tip. Instead of just going ahead and yanking on these, make a little slit mark. Start them out, make it easy for them. You know what I'm saying? Do it for the other side as well. There we go. And go ahead and start pulling these ripcords. Stretch this out. Since these have metal armor in them, we'll have to ground them, so I'll pull about ½ inch past it. It's up to you. If you like to save some time, you don't have to actually pull this one. You can just pop it out that one side. But for instructional purposes, I'll show you guys the full strap. Getting some weird kinks in this thing. Yeah, I'll do it anyways, huh? So what happened there was I ended up pulling the ripcord into the other one that's already done anyways. So, oh well. Go ahead, come to the end, pop it out that side. It out anyways. So. Cut this other shit off. didn't cut it, bro. That's okay. Lip bent up for your ground. Get rid of the trash and fold it up. Throw it in the box if you need. Oh man, I need to get some new side cutters. These things are done. I had a new pair, left them at a hotel for a job out of town. It's alright. Another new pair later today. Let's go ahead and pop off a little moisture tape here. These can get pretty tight pretty quick, can cause issues. Easiest route out, hook blade. Oh, start again. Go till it gets tight on you. Just repeat that. Instead of trying to fuss with it. Do the next one. Get started. If you're gentle with this one, like so, and rock it back and forth, usually it'll be good all the way to the end. Usually, but sometimes you'll have to use the hook blade. Especially when the other end's like this. Okay, that's dealt with. All right. Got all these little plastic tubes here, the black ones. Cut those right off. They have no fiber in them. You also have a bunch of little moisture strings in here. Get rid of those. Also a strength member, this is the moisture tape for that strength member. Slide all this shit off. There's your strength member. You only need a little bit from the ring cut just to get it in the holder, so. Should have stopped at the store and got side cutters. There you go. There's your strength number. Alright, we'll get ourselves bond clamp. Guess we need two on. It under the metal there, right at the end, don't have it hanging out. Make sure it's not pinching any tubes. Big old roll of tape here. Oh, so yeah, this one's pretty much stripped. Just gonna clean the end up here with some tape, get the ground all sealed in. We'll jump onto that AFL spiderweb ribbon cable. Get that open. There's a little bit different of a technique for that one. I'll show you guys, but almost the same. All right, one cable down, onto the next. Let's get to this AFL cable. It's going to be a little bit different. As you guys can see, it's clearly not like the other one. Okay? But we'll do a similar opening. Get a ring cut going here. You gotta ring cut. These ones are a bit harder to snap, so get a nice deep ring cut. Alright, there we go. There we go. Just like that. Same idea. Start them out because these cables are tight. There we go. All right. Little glove on. Same idea, we want to pull it past the ring cut so we can install our bond clamp. Ooh, and there we go. Another one bites the dust. Anyways, go ahead, pull our little trick out. go ahead and get a bigger piece. Stop playing the game. There we go. Good. Wow. No. Let's get out again. And we have success. Now, clean up these ends right quick. Get rid of the moisture tape. Like that. Pin snips for the moisture tape. There we go. Wow. Anyways. See? Now we have this other layer here. So we have 2 strength members over on this side, 2 on this side. But we do have a ripcord placed right in there. So we need to shave right here to expose our ripcord and then be able to pull this all the way down and get this black coating off. But for now, we'll leave this alone because I do that when I have it in the case. Now we can just get it bond clamped installed on here very quick. And we'll get this thrown in a case. Alright. So yeah, the main purpose of this video is showing the 2 types of cable. This factory ribbon, and then you got your AFL spiderweb ribbon. Showing you how to strip them, throwing a few tips in there as I go. But this will be a full build video, so if you're interested in sticking around, probably about an hour long, maybe a little more. But yeah, let's get into building the case. Alright, we got our 450D FOSC here. The hang clamps on. Pretty straightforward for those, but pop that open. There's the collar. Give that a toss out of your way. Smack. This, throw it out of your way. This, don't need, get rid of it. This, you want to hold on to the end, so throw that something special. Alright, now, as you can see here, you got your rubber gasket. It always likes to fool around on you a little bit, but it's okay. Get yourself your camera. Get yourself your camera. Undo these tabs. 4 tabs. There, there, and there. Get them open. Once you got them open, boom, it'll release whatever you want to call that. Okay? Alright, what are we looking for here? Wow, a lot on the factory. It's different. Never have I seen them lined up like that. Ever. Very odd. Very odd. I'm always using this bolt, so we're gonna have to sort that out. 1 second. Alright, we got that sorted. The ground's now in the correct spot. First thing you want to do, take this, on the end of your cables, throw it. the collar on. That's step one. Never forget it. That's what you gotta do. Alright. Now that we have that, go ahead. Put that bad boy, bag of parts. Alright. Parts on here, and them. Those. Oh, one of those. And those each. Alright. I think that's all we need. Go ahead. Lock those in. We got our feed cable. These aren't sturdy in there now, are they? Huh. Anyways. This one's tight. Take these. Alright, let's see what the angle's looking like here for you guys. Okay, got a better view going here. Alright, well, keep it simple. Start with the feed cable. Throw it on. These ones are going to be tight. New cable. Once you have it in the spot you like it, go ahead, get your bottom piece. Get that clamp on there. Now with the clamps, you don't want them too tight. You want them tight enough that it holds the cable in there, but not that it's denting or grabbing into the cable. That, pop that over here. Tighten this one up a little bit already. This cable's not as big. We can go ahead and get in here, cut our strength member to length, and get that secured on with this little strength member holder. Loosen it up. It slides right on. Alright, let's get into that. Alright. Now that we have the cable secured in, get your little gel pack out. Tabs up top here, push down on the outside, down on the outside, it releases it. Okay, same for both sides. Get it opened up. There's your gel, jelly. Now, put the feed side in first. Ooh, that's never good, huh? That's never good. All right, what? These brackets don't hold them very well now, do they? All right, continue on, get that lined up. I'm always gonna pop the smaller cable in right quick because these big cables like to pull this thing apart. So get that in, then you can get your whole focus on this side. See? Clips. Force it down a little bit. Nice. Take that on, slide the collar back up. And secure it with the little tabs we released earlier. Hook up the grounds right quick before we finish the back end. So we have those sorted. You can come back, get some of the plugs out of the stock bag that it comes with. Those just simply go in the extra ports. Once you have that done, you have your little spinny gel pack part. So you want to grab a screwdriver and go ahead and expand the gel in the sealing pack by cranking this down till you hit the stop mark. Okay, see how it just stops there? You should get one more out of there. There you go. Sealed up. All right, let's get this pulled back and get you guys a better view from the front. We'll start getting these cables stripped open. All right, so now we got these cables into the case. We're gonna go ahead and get these feed side open first, the factory ribbons. So, as you can see, we have some strap down points here, another set of strap down points. So for these, I want to open them pretty much in the middle. That's where I like to open them up. Get yourself a black Sharpie. I do it in groups of 3 here. They're gonna lay inside there. So, get these guys laid down, sorted out, so we can know the exact length we're going to be needing. Then we can go ahead and open them right there. Then go ahead and grab my other 3 tubes, lay them right on top, get them pressed down so I can have a nice clean open ring cut marks. Perfect. All right. Now we have those. You're gonna get your ring cutter. This little guy right here. Anyways, we'll go ahead and test it on the end here. It's been a minute since I used this guy. Never used it. I don't remember what I used it on last, but let's come to the end here. Throw it on. See where our blade's at with it. Right? Yeah. Good enough. All right. So, just want to do each one of these. Quick ring cut. those ring cut. Just go ahead and crack the tubes, like so. Boom. All right, let's go ahead and pull these off. All right, once you get your tubes snapped open, you just start come to the end of them. Get a nice set. These ones are dry cable. There's no actual gel in these ones. That's the cable that comes right off the FDH there, right from the cabinet. All those connectors in the thumbnail there you can see in that cabinet turn into these fibers. All right, so just simple as that. Now, right here, we can go ahead and snip off all this moisture tape. Now, what I like to do is make sure there's no fiber in there, first of all, but give a little pull on this, okay? Then cut it. Seems to not have any hanging out when you do that. It sucks it in a little bit after. So go ahead and get through all these. So now we can go ahead and start working on our AFL cable, which we'll have to strip just like the other cables. We'll have to pull the rip cords through here, but I'm going to be opening it right about here. And there's no strength members to expose. Like, there is strength members in the cable, but you can't expose them. You have to shave the cable apart and whatnot. So we don't have to worry about a strength member holder for this AFL spiderweb ribbon. All right, let's get into it. All right, so for this AFL cable, I just went ahead and made a ring cut here, okay? And then you'll see the strength members are in there. You have to really snap it. They'll actually snap back and forth before it's ready. But once you get it to there, you go ahead and pop it like so, right? And it'll expose your rip cords. Now with these ones, you don't have to worry about, go ahead and have a look. You don't have to worry about breaking them or starting them out. Just go ahead and throw your glove on. Make sure you've got your ring cut mark set out so you don't go blowing by that. Throw that in real quick. All right. Just go ahead and start pulling on these rip cords. Got one right there. One right here. And this one you only want to pull right to your ring cut mark. You do not want to be pulling it past. There's no metal sheeting in this part. Okay. Now we have that out. Come back here. Okay. Well, just splits right apart. And there's 432 fibers. And the binder ties to indicate which group is what, but go ahead and split it apart like so. Alright. Now that we have the fiber exposed on either 432, this excess off, get that out of our way, and clean up the end here, and get some transport tube out. We'll get into how you run all this to tray from the basket up and ensure that it's all done properly. All right. These just bend right over to you. Get the strength of the snap. So. And I'm still going to want to get rid of. I'll get you guys down here. Alright, so these are both 432 cables, just different brands. You can see there's a major difference here. But this one, we got to get rid of this moisture tape that was in there protecting it. Go ahead and snip that out. And you have all these excess strings here, the white ones. Go ahead and get those cleaned up out of there. Okay. Once you have that, go ahead and pull it off. Oh, found some more in here. Must have missed a few. Alright. Perfect. Okay. Now we just have our 432 here, as you can see in the binder ties. So you have your groupings. Let's go ahead and show you guys this right quick. So you have our gray binder tie here, and as you can see, we have 6 ribbons in here, but they're not factory ribbons like our factories right here, right? Solid, firm. These ones are the spiderweb. Oh, let's just get one of them. It's gonna be it. All right. So there's the ribbon, right? That's totally fine. Then you can do that with it. Crazy, eh? So we gotta add glue to these in order to be able to get them in the splice machine and splice them. There's some guys that say, no, you don't. Which I'm sure, yeah, you can go ahead and get it in the machine and splice it, but when you go and put the heat shrink on, it squeezes it all together, and it's just more likelihood that you're gonna get a loss run. So sometimes they'll pull through too when you're trying to splice them without glue. It's just easier to go ahead and ribbonize them. All right, so let's get to the running of these up to tray. All right, so just went through a bunch of felt, cut some strips out. We got our transport tubes out. They used to come with numbers so that we could label each tube. For whatever reason, the manufacturer of the FOSC have stopped supplying those, so we're just going to be marking these with marker today, and it is what it is. But let's get into it. First thing we're going to want to do is grab a couple pieces of this, get 2 tubes lined up, and about 1/2 inch of tube showing at the end. Get those 2 lined up like so. Boom. Repeat. So I'm going to do this for all 12 tubes. Obviously this doesn't have to be perfect, but it is nice to take your time and make things look nice. Quality work. So we'll jump on to the next batch. So yeah, the first 6 tubes will be for our feed cable to run them up to tray. 2 tubes per tray, so we'll be doing a total of 3 ribbon trays in here. And yeah, I'm splicing the whole 432 through end to end, but the next closure down that actually is right outside of the network, the new development area, what actually feeds into the network area is a 288, so there'll be plenty of spare left on this 432 here, just at the next case down, and just in case they ever decide to expand or something. I mean, they've got the whole park down in there. This is about 208 new lots that are being connected, so not bad, not too big, not too small. Yeah, so there we go. Now we'll go ahead and get our trays out. We got our ribbon trays here. Once again, these things get rid of. The only thing you want to save out of here is tie straps, and then like if you don't have much felt, you get some more felt there. Rest the sponge. So there's your ribbon tray, cardboard trash. And yeah, we'll just repeat that 2 more times. There's our trays. Go ahead and pop the lid off one. Anyways, moving on. Get this one out. It'll be the 4th rung up. So it's gonna sit nicely, just so we can get some measurements here. There's no marker. So, distribution, feed. 1, 2. This is what it is. I really wish they would have continued to send those nice little stickers. They work great. Get yourself a piece of felt. You know what? I'll get you guys over here. We'll line it up. Alright, now we gotta go over here. We'll take our first group of tubes. They're gonna be strapped into right here. So pretty much they're just gonna be sitting on the inside of the basket, right about there. Okay? Boom, boom, get your measurement. Alright, so you line them up there. Have your tubes come over. Get them lined up where you feel that they are going to fit and look the nicest. Boom. Hold that right there. Piece of Velcro in there. Boom. There's your first group. 1 to 144, tray 1 for a feed. Alright, we'll get into the rest of them. Get our distribution done up now. Same idea, just opposite side. Right about there. Grab another tray, continue on. yeah, we got some new videos coming out here. Got some interesting builds. Gonna be doing some long haul, big feeder networks, some panels, some transition cabinets. We've got in the apartment there a couple small panels, and then all the inside wiring as well. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys want to see some other types of content, telecom related as well. Alright, on to the last tray here. There we go. Feed done. Group right here. There. Right. Oh. Okay, now we got all our tubes good to go. We can go ahead and here. Just get out in front of this, pop all your trays off because they're just going to get in the way when you're trying to run everything up. So now go ahead and organize these in the correct order. Alright, line them all up nicely. Got a nice sized piece of Velcro. Let's just get them all together. So, there we go, nice and together in order. 144, 145, 288, 289, 432. All right, there's our feed. Do the same for your distribution. All right. Distribution's ready, feed's ready. Now we can get all this out of the basket here and get it ran in the tubes and up to tray. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, let's just get right into running these. So I still have the cables unstrapped in the basket. Start with my blue tube, all 6 ribbons I'm gonna grab in order. I'm gonna feel it all the way down, keeping it in order. Keeping that in order, no flips. I'm gonna run it into the tube exactly how I want it to run from the basket all the way up. So you find your first tube there, get all the ribbons lined up in there. Make sure all your fibers go in. Sometimes I like to split off and mess with you a little bit. Once you have them in, you can feed it in just like so. Making sure none are flipping or swapping over. Got your first one in, move on to the next. Orange tube. Same scenario. Okay. Make sure that's going in your second tube label. Okay. match that up with the blue tube's length. There you go. Go to the new one. If they want to give you troubles, my little trick is just go ahead and get a fresh cut on there, okay? That'll save you some headache and time. Alright, look at that. Just got a little tip or trick, you know, speed things up a little bit without compromising on the quality. Alright? So this will be our feed side. You know what? I'm not even gonna play around. Just go ahead and get right to it. Get all these in there, and then we can jump onto the AFL spider ribbon cables, because they're not gonna go in like how we're doing here perfectly with blue running up. It's practically loose tube with a little bit of glue on there to make them look like ribbons. What it is, but that's okay. Does not matter the brand of cable. As long as it's fiber, we'll make it work. That wasn't very nice. Alright, now we got them all around the same length. You can throw that one off to the side. We get going on our distribution. So as you can see, these ones are a bit different. Just loosely tossed around, right? But we have the colorful binder ties to help us here. So go ahead and trace our blue back. Get it all by itself. And now when I do these, I leave the binder ties on the whole way. Just keeps things organized and helps when it comes to knowing what's what when you get to the tray. Because if you go and cut this blue off and then start running it up, when you get the tray, how are you going to tell which one's what? Yes, you have it in your tooth, but you can't double verify, you know? Everything to do with fibers, like constantly making sure, double checking, triple checking what you're connecting is the correct counts. So this way, doing it like this, we can ensure we have the right one. There you go. So work it through there. Once through, and go ahead and pull that through. Be gentle though. That binder tie likes to bind up a bit. Alright, there you go. What do we got next here? the side. You guys gotta let me know in the comments if you want me speeding these sections up, or if you like me leaving it at normal speed here so you can watch me go through this and be right there with it. It's up to you. Let me know. There we go. Brown. There we go. Nice. Down to the last two. Slate. Alright, so he's playing another game with us. Okay, nice and tight together. There. Now we have everything tubed. Alright. Like that. Let's go ahead and get these actually strapped in. You guys can see what I'm talking about. Let's scooch over a little bit. There we go. Do one of that, huh? That better? Ah. Okay. So, here, we have some tie straps. This one's pretty straightforward. Come up through the bottom, back down through. to bend to where it's gonna be long, but it's gonna have to go. Okay. This one, same idea. I'll just get these ones started first, and then I'll organize them how I want them to stack on top of each other before we tighten these down. Okay, so we want those like that. Just like so, you know, nice and clean. Blue, orange, green, brown, slate, white. It's perfect. All right, we'll have to locate our flush cuts so we can clean this up. And we just go ahead and start rubbing. You know what? We're just gonna start rubbing. Clean that up at the end. All right. Grab a tray. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up like so. That seems to sit a little wrong, doesn't it? That does. It's nice on there. It's not gonna work. That happens, you know. One sec. All right, we're back. Just realized that, yeah, the basket that now has come on these FOSC. It's a lot thicker than usual. Usually they'll come with a D basket, but for some reason they placed this one on there, and that is not allowing us to station or to install our trays how we normally do. So yeah, this little I don't know what you call that. Little delay we ran into. Yeah. Luckily I had one of these on me as spare, but yeah, I don't know why they go ahead and do stuff like this. The manufacturers of this CommScope closures have just, yeah, they've really gone downhill in the past year and a half. But anyways, I guess we'll cut these out, you know. Got them out, and then replace this basket with the D basket. Alright, let's do it. So, pretty simple. Just go ahead and cut the stuff you've already done completely out. Do that. It's fine. Totally fine. Yeah. Well, I guess that's the whole reason I have this channel going. It's not only teach you guys, but also show the mistakes so that, yeah, you don't have to make them. Because I made them for you, right? Alright. So, get a basket off. It's going to look a little violent. I'll tell you that now. It's violent. But you're going to want to, as you pull, I'm like doing a twist, okay? Yeah. Okay, that wasn't so violent. Usually when you don't have fiber around, you can get right into it. But anyways, the basket. Well, there. Give you guys a little view of the difference here. There you go. You can see big time difference. But anyways, that's trash. Now we gotta have the fun of trying not to mess up anything. So you want to line up those little dots in there, and you want to give it one good one on the back end here with the fist. Bah. Ready? Hold on. Let's line this up correctly. And yeah, 1, 2. Good enough. She seems to be in there. Secure. All right. Now we'll just restrap these back in. I'll save you guys having to watch that. All right. We got a new basket on. We're back strapped in. Now we can go ahead, grab our ribbon cable, slide it behind, and I don't know what you want to call that. No idea. The neck. Looks like a neck. There you go. Once you get that behind, pull these back a little bit, like so. Find your pairs that don't want to run proper. A couple straps from the bottom through the top. One there. Another group in here that thinks it can be a flipper. Not today. Alright, like that. Now, go ahead and grab onto our distribution. Do the exact same thing. Get ran behind the neck. Yeah, if any of you guys watching out there got a better name for the neck, then let me know. We can change that up. Yeah, I was never ever told what that was called. That in there. Alright. We got both looking nice in there, clean. More straps. Basket's all lined up. Go ahead, grab your first tray. 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's it. Really nice. Get your little straps. Alright, nice and lined up there. And then before we cut to length, I'll make sure it's looking good in the basket. Got your extras in there. Snip these. Find the first distributions. Good. Check the basket. Tray one. as you guys can see, like stripping 8 feet of cable really gives you the perfect amount. Like you're really not trimming off a whole lot here. That's been the most so far. So it's definitely a great length for ribbon. Won't be wasting any time stripping extra cable or anything like that. So keep that in mind, throw that in the notes. Cut up to length. And the third and final tray. I'll definitely install this backwards. Check your basket, because as you can see, some did pull through. Alright, there we go. We got everything to tray. So we can just go ahead and ribbonize this side, at least add some glue to it, and clean up all these tie straps, and we'll get to the splicing. Alright, on a little side note, for the AFL spiderweb ribbon, you're going to have to look at it's going to have dots. You have 1 dot for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, 4 for 4. But when you get to 5, it's just 1 big black dot, and then 2 right here, a big black one and a small one, and that'll be your 6th So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that'll be the same for each grouping. Just a little side tip, if you've never dealt with the AFL spiderweb ribbon and don't know how to read these, then there you go. All right, on to the ribbonizing. All right, for these AFL spiderweb ones, we don't need to throw it in the ribbonizer. We just need to get a little chunk of napkin, whatever you want to call it. Just add some glue to it. Don't have to throw it in the ribbonizer, there's just no need. No need for that. Just add a little bit of glue and on to the next one. All right. Just like so. Going to continue this for all 36 ribbons. Yeah, we have 36 ribbons to do. Just continue on. Every so often you're going to want to add some glue to the napkin or whatever pad, whatever you want to call it. Just And yeah, this type of ribbonizing with just throwing some glue on here can only be done with the spiderweb ribbon cable. You cannot be doing this with loose tube or anything else. It's not gonna work. But for these, works great. Save you a lot of time too. So I don't know about you guys, but ribbonizing 36, it's not a fast process. But this way it is. Whoa, we got a wonky one. I have to add some more to this one. A little more glue, and this tray is ribbonized. Boom. So let those dry a little. Okay. Looks like we hit a low power thing, but here. those are ribbonized. Tray 1's done. I'll go ahead and get through these other trays. No point in videoing that. You guys get the point. And yeah, we'll show you the end product here. All right, guys. Well, there we have it. We have it all entered into the case. Looking clean. Everything's ribbonized, branded tray. So we're all ready for splicing. I'm gonna throw the splicing in another video because at least an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours of splicing, get this whole thing done, and we're already pretty long into this video. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this build video. Any of the tips and tricks for the AFL cable, and yeah, stay tuned for the splicing video to come out on this in about a day. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.